The problem with California Civil Code 1798, otherwise known as California Consumer Privacy Act or California Privacy Rights Act, is that enforcement has been handed over to an unelected, unaccountable, completely non-transparent bureaucracy under the Office of the Attorney General. If you're trying to assert your rights as a California consumer to a California corporation, as specified under the law, and that corporation doesn't follow the law, the office that you go to, as specified in that law, is the Office of the Attorney General. Now, that office has been given $10 million with adjustments for the cost of living. So if the cost of living goes up, they get more money. If you file your claim with the Office of the Attorney General, the Office of the Attorney General can do whatever they want. They don't have to tell you what they did. If your rights were violated and they don't feel like enforcing the law, they don't have to tell you. There's no transparency. If they don't enforce the law and they don't do their job and they don't tell anybody, who's going to know and who's going to do anything about it? The answer is that nobody's going to know except them. Nobody's going to hold them accountable. That's the problem with the California Consumer Privacy Act. It's managed by, enforced by, unelected bureaucrats that get $10 million per year. There's no transparency and no oversight. If they don't do their job, you can't do anything about it. And you won't even know. This is designed in a fashion that encourages consumers to do nothing. It discourages consumers from doing anything. Because think about it. If you, as a consumer, your rights are violated, and then you do the right thing and you go to the OAG and you file a claim explaining that your rights were violated, and the OAG doesn't give you a clear answer of what they did, maybe they just give you back a form letter like they give to so many, what recourse do you have? You get a form letter back telling you what your rights are under California law, and you don't know what the OAG did regarding your specific claim. Your rights were violated, you filed a claim, you got back a letter telling you what your rights are. Well, what happened to your claim? They didn't tell you. They didn't tell you anything about your claim, if action was taken or not. You don't know. The effect that this will have on most people is a chilling effect. Well, I should say a stifling effect. You won't want to file a claim because why bother? Why file a claim when it does nothing? Nothing changes. Your rights were violated. You complained. You were essentially ignored. You got back a generic form letter, and the OAG didn't do anything. Or if they did, it doesn't look like it. And they probably didn't. Because why would they send you back a letter saying what your rights are and then do something but not tell you? It wouldn't make any sense. Furthermore, the Office of the Attorney General can, if enough consumers complain about them, hire a third-party organization for which there are no rules, no accountability, and less transparency. You can have a private organization take care of their public relations. They can use that money for public relations to protect themselves. An unelected, appointed bureaucracy with no accountability, no oversight, and no transparency can hire a third-party private organization to protect themselves from whistleblowers, from good citizens exercising their rights, providing a public service of auditing corporations who violate the law and auditing the Office of the Attorney General for failing to enforce the law. The Office of the Attorney General is the problem with the California Consumer Privacy Act. This needs to be changed ASAP if the goal is to protect consumers.